So ladies and gentlemen, our next session is Going Global, and in this session we shall explore strategies for navigating international markets and scaling your business beyond our borders. Our esteemed speaker shall share actionable insights on tapping into global opportunities. So please join me in welcoming Eva Vestraelen, Investment and Trade Commissioner, Flanders Investment and Trade. A round of applause, please, for Ms. Eva Vestraelen. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and let's give ma'am a warm welcome to the stage.
So my name is Eva Vestraelen. I'm representative of Flanders Investment and Trade, and I would like to start my little speech tonight for you with a confession. It's all about managing your expectations, right? To be honest, I'm not standing here in front of you as a founder, I'm not a mentor, and I'm also not part of a startup accelerator. Although the name of my organization, Flanders Investment and Trade, might make you think otherwise, but I'm also not here to do any pitching for funding or venture capital. You're still in the room? Okay, so far so good, nobody has left. The reason why I'm here is to talk business. Very plain and simple, to talk business, and I think that's also what Danda First, the team of the TiEcon event today, is all about. It's business, because after all, business is what makes the world go around. Which kind of business? Actually, the reason why I'm here is because I would like to put Flanders on the map, on your radar, for your business if you're part of a startup that wants to go global. Now, before I dive into the details, I would like to tell you a bit more about what Flanders Investment and Trade is all about and what Flanders is, what we can do for you, and why Flanders offers the opportunities that you might be looking for when you want to go global. Flanders Investment and Trade, which myself and my team here in Mumbai represent. By the way, we also have offices in New Delhi and in Bangalore. We're a government organization, which means that we're not a private company, we're not a consulting company. You can come to us freely, free of charge, it's all confidential, and what we help and what we aim to do is help our companies grow in India and help Indian companies grow into the European market. So that gives you more or less an idea of what I represent, who I represent, what we stand for. Now, what is Flanders? I'm economic representative of Flanders. Maybe you've heard already of Flanders, maybe you haven't heard of Flanders, but Flanders is the northern region of Belgium. We speak Dutch, among many, many other languages, because nobody speaks our language anyway. So we speak Dutch. We're a small region, 6.6 million people, but I believe many people in the room might agree, size does not matter. What matters is economic activity, and that's where Flanders comes in. Flanders is the northern part of Belgium. There are 3 regions in Belgium. We have Flanders, Wallonia, and Brussels. But Flanders alone stands for more than 80% of the export, just to give you an idea of how active our economy is and how we stand as one of the most global, innovative, and globally connected regions in the world. Now, let me say a bit more about the startup scene in Flanders. We have it all covered. We have more than 2,500 startups in Belgium, in Flanders, with more than 40 plus accelerators and a network of about 500 investors. Just in 2022 alone, the startup ecosystem gathered a whopping amount of 770 million euro. So that says enough about what startup and what the startup scene means for us, for our economy, and of course also what it can mean to you as an Indian startup. Now, what makes us stand out of all the other of all the others in Europe is the way how we scale innovation in a sustainable way and across sectors. So I believe we have something to offer, and let me now go more into the sectors where we believe Flanders is strong and where we have the common points with India. First of all, life science and healthcare. Flanders is a global hub when it comes to pharmaceutical industry and healthcare. We have companies like Galapagos and UCB paving the way, but also startups like Argenx, Ablynx, making groundbreaking advances in the healthcare sector. So if you're passionate about healthcare, then think about Flanders and working together with our startups, with our companies. Second in line, food and food tech. Yes, we have Belgian beers, yes, we have Belgian chocolates, but we have so much more. And in Flanders, we like to think in a different way about what we grow, about how we consume, what we eat, and what we put into our bodies. And that's where big companies such as Greenyard and Food Pairing come into the picture, who themselves have big clients such as Kraft, Mondelez, just to name a few. So in other words, from farm to fork, we have it covered. Then next one in line is EdTech. With a rich academic tradition, Flanders is definitely a fertile ground for education technology startups. We have platforms such as FlowSparks, EduVic, and Televic Education, which are really transforming the way how we think nowadays about education and about digital learning. Maybe you're working in the chemical sector, well, also then we have something to offer for you. You might definitely know of companies such as Umicore, one of the world leaders when it comes to battery recycling. So think batteries, think renewable resources, think about the kind of circular economy that everybody's thinking about nowadays. We have, in our ecosystem, we have organizations such as Catalysti, Flanders Spearhead Cluster for the chemical and plastics industry. We have incubators, accelerators such as BlueChem, and we have Blue App, which is an open innovation hub for industry and academia at the same time. But let's not forget about logistics. The Port of Antwerp-Bruges is one of the largest, most advanced and innovative ports in the world, I'm very proud to say. So yes, when it comes to supply chain management, we've got it covered there as well. Now, when it's actually starting to make things really interesting is the fact that in Flanders, in Belgium, we have our eyes on India. Proof of that was the Belgian economic mission that came to India, led by our Princess Astrid. They were in India March 1 to 8, so actually they have just left the country. And Princess Astrid of Belgium, she brought with her more than 300 companies from Belgium, all looking to do business with Indian partners. If you would like to see more about that, follow us on LinkedIn. There's plenty of social media reports talking about that mission led by our Princess Astrid with these 300 companies all across sectors who came to India especially to look for partners here in your beautiful country. Now, of course, when you talk about innovation, it takes two to tango. Innovation is a two-way street. So we have a number of Belgian companies, such as Odoo, specializing in ERP software. We have Settlement, a blockchain transformation company, all making their presence well known here in India. And Belgian VCs will not be left behind with companies such as Incofin, AVH, etc. At the same time, we have Indian tech giants such as Tech Mahindra, opening innovation hubs in Flanders. And just recently, we had TCS, who hosted the Tech Days in Ghent, one of our cities, and who were definitely also tapping into the startup system in Flanders, in Belgium. Now, what ties all of this together? It's very clear. In Belgium, in Flanders, we believe in partnerships, and we make it a very big point that there is partnership between the government, that's what we are here for, between the government, between the industry, between the academia, and of course also the public. We match them all together, we bring them all together, and we make things work. So yes, if you compare the ecosystem in India and the ecosystem in Flanders, there's definitely opportunity for growth, there's definitely opportunity to work together, to grow together, and to scale together. And that's what we would like to do and what we would like to offer you today. Now, let me just get back. So whether it's IMEC, a global leader in the nanotechnology, clusters like Medvia, the resources and the talent in Flanders is of top class. You might have heard of universities such as the KU Leuven, such as U Ghent. In other words, there is a steady pipeline for top-class talent available in Flanders as well. Now, let me come back to the start of my presentation. What am I here to do? I would like to invite all of you to think a little bit outside of the box. If you're looking to go global, if you're looking towards your European markets, if you want to bring your startup to the next level, probably you're thinking, first of all, of the big ones. Germany, France, the Netherlands. Right in the middle, who is there? Flanders. It's Belgium. So do your homework, come and talk to us, see what we have to offer, and see how we compare to the big names. Because maybe in this little jewel called Flanders, there's something that might be interesting for you. In other words, I would like to invite you as a startup with lots of potential to come and talk to us and to see why Flanders is not just a region in Europe. Flanders is your gateway to Europe. Flanders is your launchpad to growth. So come and talk to us. Let's talk business. Let's do Danda first. Thank you.
Ma'am, I request you to please stay on stage for a few moments. If you could, we'd like to present you with a token of appreciation. And I invite Mr. Ranu Vora to do the honors. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big round of applause once more for Ms. Vestraelen for that very enlightening presentation. Let's put our hands together one more time. Thank you, ma'am, and thank you, Mr. Vora, for doing the honors. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot of more interesting sessions coming your way, but right now we'd like to take this opportunity to say thank you to our sponsors, our presenting partner, Venture Catalysts, our EduTech partner, Ascent Overseas Education, our investment banking partner, Pantomath, our legal partner, Nishit Desai, our entertainment and lifestyle partner, Azab, our invest partner, 100 Unicorns, our cloud partner, Google Cloud, our family office partner, VC Grid, our startup partner, our startup government partner, STPI, our innovation partner, Rezo, our associate partners, Bajaj Capital and Growth Cap VC, our Hall of Fame partner, Havas, our technology partner, AWS, our digital transformation partner, Nagaro, our fintech partner, Lendin, our country partner, IDA Ireland, our AI cloud partner, NISA, our sustainability partner, Eversource. Bear with us a moment, we'll be back with you in just a second.